Welcome to Houston as we prepare you for baseball from Minute Maid Park. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Houston Astros. The Rays enter today's matchup with an 11-game winning streak on the line. They'll try to notch their 12th straight. Next. Greg Reyes gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort than this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Dero. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes, even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Low for ball 1. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. A dive, but he's back. Pitts gets his lead at first, nobody out. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and two now. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Dero. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone. So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Good piece of hitting there, but you can't help wonder what might have been if the previous play didn't unfold like the way it did. If he doesn't get tagged out, he probably scores on that one pretty easily. Instead, it's just a 1-out double.
In now, Boof Bobo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 22 home runs on the ledger for him so far this year. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. One out and a runner on second base. He gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Very weakly on the ground, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a little tapper. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Coming to the plate now, Jeremy Pitts, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
The 1-0. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Now both runners on the move. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage, 1-0. 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Pause, now the pitch. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Outside, 3-0 now. John Pitts would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Takes this the other way to right. Ramos is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Rays strand a pair. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Sonny Yap starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I think Brendan Belt is a guy to watch out for. He had 20 ribbies last month. That's RBIs. That's ribeye steaks. However you want to put it, he drove in 20 men. When you're doing that over the course of a month, that's some pretty consistent hitting.
Now in the box, Felipe Garcia. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Popped up, hits, is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
So stepping in, Brandon Belt. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
2 out, nobody on. Hit hard up the middle, and Belt is aboard. It's a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
A little 2-out lightning right there, Dan, in the first inning. Let's see if the cleanup hitter's got anything in store.
Boy, it looked like such an easy and a promising easy inning for the pitcher. Now he has to deal with the Thunder, the cleanup hitter coming up.
Stepping in now, Leo Sneed, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pitts moves over, and that ends the inning. Nothing in the Houston first. We've played an inning from Minute Maid Park. Scoreless on the show. Settling in now, John Pitts. And you can see great numbers over the past few games.
John Pitts.
First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. That's wide, 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Standing in, Sammy Pitts. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First offering on its way. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. Pitts aboard here at first with nobody out. Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first. Back in standing. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Nobody out, runner on first. Ball 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back in standing. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Ramos going back on it. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Batting 8.
Standing in now, Jorge Cortez. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. No outs, nobody on. Swing and a hard liner to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Christopher
To the
Houston.
plate now for the Rays is the DH, Christopher Houston. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
Now the 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Chopped weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
So digging in now, Jesse Pitts. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0 home is in there for strike one.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count. He wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
2-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
Still only one out in the inning. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. It's up and out of here into the archways. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Rays have opened it up even further now. It's 4-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Into the box now, Connor Pitts. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
No.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And as we call on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently leads the Rays in that category. Digging in for his second at-bat, Boof Bobo.
And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
He's set. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
1 ball, no strikes.
4 runs here in this half inning. And they'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. Boy, and here's a drive. Deep left field, and the long ball's going to bite him for the third time today as this one is gone. A home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Number 23 for him thus far. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Into the box, Jeremy Pitts. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Pitts is most often found defending in the outfield, but he can also play third base as he is in this one today.
Yeah, and this, I'll tell you what. You want to have a job in the big leagues for the next 15, 20 years? Be versatile and have the ability to catch. I'll be locked in on this guy today because that's a tough ass to go behind the dish. I want to see how he works with the pitcher, but if he can do it, if he can frame balls, play corner outfield positions, maybe moonlight in the infield a little bit and swing a decent bat, this guy will stay in the game for a long time.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0. Now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Stepping in now, John Pitts. In there, now the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Pitts stands at second with 2 gone. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And it's fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Sanchez. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But they get the long ball working here as they club 3 home runs in the inning on their way to putting up a 6th spot. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Rays are in front 6-0. Now at the plate, Manny Morales. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Here's a pop-up now. Hits on the move. 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, can you even see the defensive positioning of this team? I'm blinded by how much gold is out there. Can I get some shades for this one? If this offensive team has any hope of scoring, they better hit it in the seats.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Justin Kyle, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here it comes on 1-1. To 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
In now, Fred Sanchez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 home. His fastball taken high for a ball. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. He stays alive, still 2-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They still find themselves down 6-0. And welcome back to Minute Maid Park, smack dab in the middle of downtown Houston. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Sammy Pitts. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it. We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The 1-0. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Pitts, just 24 years of age. He's a corner infielder, normally a third baseman, but he's at the other corner at first base here in this one.
Yeah, this would usually scare me a little bit. Third base being such a reactionary position and then going over to short and it being more of a rhythm and timing, creating footwork towards first base. Might have a little bit more time, but the way the shifts have been employed in today's game, he occasionally touches shortstop, he occasionally touches second base, so I don't think this is a stretch.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Another try at 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Jorge Cortez waits on deck. Three-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in now, Jorge Cortez. He singled his last time up. Now a snap move over to first. Don't want to forget about him. He's set, and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Pitts on at first, nobody out. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It's too high, and he's in there at second with a stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Here it comes on 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Now a look and a throw back to second, and the runner back in standing. The 2-2 one more time is laid off up for ball number 3.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Fouled away. The next 3-2. Soft liner towards short. And that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christopher Huston. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Runner at second here with one man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
And the 2-1. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. 4th home run for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Probably wishes he could have gone a little longer, but the move's already been made and he's off to the showers. Akira Nomura is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Nomura.
Into the box now, Jesse Pitts. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Boy, this guy right here on that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
1-1 is a fastball that misses. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home-road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
And before a first pitch to the plate, a move to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Into the box, Connor Pitts, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Belt has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Up next for Tampa Bay, catcher.
Ready to take his hacks again. Bobo, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
A runner on first with 2 away. Takes a knee-high fastball.
No ball. 2 strikes.
The 0-2 home. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. 2 out with the man at first. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Full count with 2 outs now. So if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And oh my goodness, it's off the light pole. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Jeremy Pitts, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left, number 13 for him on the year, as the blowout continues.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Stepping in now, Jeff Pitts. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So with that, the top of the third inning will continue at least one more batter.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
Into the box now, John Pitts. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. At the plate, Joshua York. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
The 3-1. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with the base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Standing in, Tony Ramos. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
York gets his lead at first, nobody out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Ready on 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
0-1 the count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a neck high fastball that time. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Bouncer to the left side, scooped up, one there, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
The batter, second baseman.
Ready for another chance, Felipe Garcia. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Garcia. A 25-year-old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Astros leave one. They trail in this one 11-0. Ready once again, John Pitts. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. But a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
The 3-2 pitch. Full count still. Once again a 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Third baseman number 3, Sammy Pitts.
Stepping into the box, Sammy Pitts. Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runner back safely. In now, Jorge Cortez, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Dribbled up the line. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter.
Ready to take his hacks again, Christopher Huston, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Lays off 1-0.
1-0.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Here now the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Belt has it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Jesse Pitts. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Pitts on third with 2 out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High pop up. Belt shading to his right, and that retires the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Rays are out in front, 12-0. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Leading off for the Astros, first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
No ball.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The batter, third baseman, Leo Snead.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Leo Snead. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Manny Morales. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again. 1-2. Bouncer down the line, but that one rolls foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Tap down the line. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Rays 12 and the Astros nothing. Frederick Taylor gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Coming to the plate now, Connor Pitts. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Dribbled to the right side. It's foul, strike one. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw three in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. And he'll likely do his best to forget about today. Ready to take his hacks again, Booth Bobo, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A two-strike straight changeup, but this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time, and maybe if he gets to two strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a three-ring circus.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. And that misses 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Ready with the 2-2. Little dribbler up the third baseline. And that's the second out. Now batting, Jeff Pitts. Here comes the first pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. High chopper to third. Snead scoops it up. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Rays strand just the one, but they lead it by a count of 12-0. Stepping in, Justin Kyle. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Cortez. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Ready now, Fred Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Now the 1-0. He's taken high above the zone. One out, nobody on. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
The 2-1 home. Fouled off. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Stepping in now, Joshua York. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And he lays off for ball 1. Hit sharply toward the right side. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, John Pitts.
Right fielder, John Pitts.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone into the upper deck. Solo shot to right center. Number 11 for him on the season as this lead got even wider. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Ramos is there, and he'll bring this one in. Time now for the Astros Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of players making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Stepping up to the plate, Jorge Cortez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup is way low that time. A high fastball is in there.
Lane 11, 1-1.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box, Christopher Huston, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
The 2-0. Line to the right side. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Tampa Bay leads this one 13-0. Now at the plate, Tony Ramos will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is hit hard to the right side. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. And low, it's a ball and a strike. A fastball right over the outside corner.
2 strikes.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, You can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Ben Castillo, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Hey, D-Row, that's a one-out single right there. Hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention. A little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
In now, Felipe Garcia, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And he fouls this one off. Castillo, base runner at first with one out. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Fouled off. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop in time. One left for Houston. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. So Tampa's batting order turns over, set to go. Jesse Pitts. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The 1-0 home. Right side. From his seat. And the throw gets him at first base as he threw that one from his fanny, but he gets him anyway for the first out.
A really nice play by the first baseman right there. 2 parts of this play. Does a great job of knocking it down with a dive, and then a good feed and a flip to the pitcher, just like you work on it in spring training. PFP, pitcher's fielding practice.
Up next for the Rays, Connor Pitts. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
A fastball down near the shoe tops. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, now he's at the risk of walking him here. And again, I just think he's on empty at this point. Looks to me like he's fighting his mechanics and not throwing it where he wants to because of it.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now. Three-two pitch. Fastball too high, ball 4.
Up next for Tampa Bay,
Boof Bobo will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
And that one just missed outside.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
The 3-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Barehanded for 1. On to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Leo Sneed. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Hits, trying to get there, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hits is under this one, and he puts it away for the first down. Into the box now, Manny Morales. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Up around the face.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the third hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their third knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Stepping in now, Justin Kyle, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. The 0-1, and there's ball one. A ball and 2 strikes now.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. 8th inning coming up. The Rays lead it 13-0. So striding in, Jeremy Pitts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Now batting, shortstop, Jeff.
Into the box, Jeff Pitts. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball that just misses inside. 1 out, nobody on. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. And this pitch is lined softly down the line and left, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box, John Pitts. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Into the box now, Sammy Pitts. He swings and grounds it to short. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Digging in, Fred Sanchez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Strike. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
In now, Joshua York. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Standing in now, Tony Ramos, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well, as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box, Ben Castillo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball.
Missed with a slider.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Cortez moving in. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Riding in once again, Felipe Garcia, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Swing and a laser off into foul territory. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Right side, but it's well foul. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Dan, this offense has been struggling to push a run across all game. Here they get a nice 2-out RBI in the 8th inning to drive in the first run.
You know, listen, it's taken them a while to get on the board, and, you know, they're still behind in this one, but it's better than getting shut out.
Stepping in now, Brandon Belt, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Castillo on second. Garcia at first. 2 out in the inning. 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in the hitters meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here, as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Julio Barreto trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Julio Barrera.
In now, Leo Sneed, as he'll take a look at ball one.
1-0.
The 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We've played 8 full. The Rays are out in front, 13-2. Stepping in, Jorge Cortez. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Jorge Cortez.
Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready on 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 1-2. Grounded to the right. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, designated hitter, Christopher.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Christopher Huston. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. He pulls this one into right. Ramos is right there as he takes it for the second out.
First baseman, Jesse Pitt.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jesse Pitts. He'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 1-2. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Rays are in front, 13-2. Digging in to try it again, Manny Morales starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. The 1-0 home. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Pitts is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went. Now to the plate, Justin Kyle. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball.
And that misses for ball 1.
No strike.
This one's down to third. Pitts over to his left. On to first. And now the Astros are up against it. Down to their final out now.
Now batting, left fielder, Fred Sanchez.
In now, Fred Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. 2-0 count, and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Joshua York would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-0 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
At the plate, Joshua York, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch. And that one stayed too low apparently. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Sanchez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Lays off, and it's 3-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1. Hard hit toward the hole. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
The right fielder, number 14, Tony Ramos.
Digging in, Tony Ramos. the first pitch to him. Drilled down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he misses with it, 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And it's fouled away. Last strike now for Houston. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict where this amazing streak's going to end, so I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
13-2 is the rather one-sided final tally. Tampa Bay, in a game with 7 home runs, earned the victory. Sonny Yap earns his 5th winner of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Greg Reyes was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro Light Rail trains can be picked up at Main Street Square, just 6 blocks from Minute Maid Park between Walker and Dallas.